Next, Mr. Brodsky, and after Mr. Brodsky, Ms. Leahy. Mr. Brodsky.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Michael
Yes,
Brodsky on behalf of Save the California Delta Alliance. And I want to direct my comments to when you're wearing your responsible agency hat. First, I'd like to respectfully disagree with the representative from the water contractors. I don't think there's anything here that lessens the thoroughness or importance of your review as a responsible agency. The approval of this BDCP EIR is a very important step, and that project will significantly impact the Delta for decades to come, maybe for the better, maybe for the worse, and I think it's worthy of your close and thorough attention. In that regard, I wanted to ask, in terms of when you're considering whether or not the environmental documentation has identified all the potential significant adverse impacts and has adequately considered mitigation measures, whether your scientific support for that will come from the consultant or whether it will come from the ISB. I thought in reading the ISB's charge it was implicit that obviously if they see something there that's a significant impact that nobody has picked up, they'll flag that to you. But it wasn't completely spelled out. So it was a question I wanted to bring to your attention. And other than that, I also appreciated the presentation this morning. I thought that was very good. Thank you.
One thing you might want to do, Mr. Brodsky, is reread again the Water Code Section 85320, which is the Bay Delta Conservation Plan part of the statute, including our potential appellate role, and it lists factors that have to be considered. It's a useful reminder. People kind of know we have an appellate role, but I don't want to leave the impression that we have an absolute appellate role over every element and every question and every issue in BDCP. We've been told by our attorneys we do not. There isn't a potential appellate role, but it's through the prism of this statute and this statutory language that we will have to act.
Right. I did study that this morning before coming over here.
Okay, good.
And so it's my conclusion that you have distinct roles. Your appellate role and the factors for you to consider that are listed there in that section of the Water Code are separate and distinct from your responsibilities as a responsible agency. As a responsible agency, you still have the lawful responsibility.
You can raise a wider range of questions that
Much
might
wider
conceivably
range.
come. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Brodsky.
Thank you.